Street. Agenda item 7C, approving the 2017 Firefighters Collective Bargaining Agreement. Page 72 of your council packet, Article 26, Station and Shift Officers, Section 1, the first sentence. Every effort shall be made for each shift to have at least 3 firefighter personnel who are members of the local bargaining unit. This statement must be removed. The last sentence, reserves and volunteers shall not count towards the 3-person minimum. This statement should be removed. Page 77, Article 38, promotionals. Section item B, qualifications, requirements as determined by the employer with input of the union. With input of the union, this statement must be removed. For years, the citizens of DuPont have asked past and present mayor, city council, and city staff to put volunteers and reserve firefighter EMTs on the fire engine and staff and ambulance. Every month for the past decade, the fire department has put out their fire report showing 60 to 75% calls of medical. It is not a shortage of volunteers or reserve firefighters that takes the DuPont Fire Department out of service. Graham currently has 5 stations. 1 is all volunteer. Pierce County Fire District 13 is staffed 24/7 by 40 volunteers and 2 paid. CityGate did a study, said there is no shortage of volunteers in the area. However, due to the city's geographic location, in the county's population centers, the city of DuPont should pay above the market rate. The only reason the fire department of DuPont is out of service is because of the past and tonight's passing of collective bargaining. Moving forward, every time that the city of DuPont Fire Department is out of service, it is because you approve this collective bargaining agreement as it is written. Agenda 14B, moving forward on the process to buy a new medic unit when the city council will not staff the fire engine is insanity. Also, the ladder truck is the oldest apparatus in the fire department. The city of DuPont has gone vertical. We have apartments and hotels. How is an unstaffed new medical unit going to rescue someone on the 3rd story of an apartment, Patriots Landing, or a hotel? How is an unstaffed medic unit going to assist in technical rescues? How is an unstaffed medic unit going to protect multiple building structural fires? The definition of insanity is making the same mistakes over and over and expecting a different result. The old newspaper.
Thank you, Mr. Bunker.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is approval of the consent agenda. Is there a motion? We have a motion from Councilmember Helder. We have a second from Councilmember Gassick. Is there any discussion? Okay. Does that mean everybody wants to speak, or? No. Okay. Councilmember Gorski, wanted to speak?
Yes. I would like somebody to address Mr. Bunker's concern on the verbiage that he pointed out, and just to clarify whether or not it's new language, existing language that is going forward.
It's existing language, and in our negotiations, the issue of whether you're a professional firefighter or volunteer deals mostly with qualifications. Finding volunteers that's highly trained as a professional firefighter is hard to do. I can have the chief address that further, but that's the main driving point, and it's been there at least from the last contract, right, Chief?
Yeah, I believe you're correct on that. We do have reserves and they go through the same training, but there's a level of proficiency that comes with being exposed to it as your career versus something you do for volunteer. And I can speak to that from experience. I had volunteered in another agency for over 30 years. And the only way you get proficient in that capacity is being there all the time as a volunteer, which is practical when you have a career and family.
And I would also add in a general sense that it goes to the labor issue of working conditions. That's a right in the state for workers to bargain when they're represented by a union.
Councilmember Easton.
So I understand about the reserves. Isn't that Mr. Bunker's point in the, if volunteers are given an opportunity to work, they're willing to work. I mean, the Army does it, and so do other armed forces. We realize that there is less proficiency there, but I think that's what he's getting to in that when the engine is down, that's when the reservists can be best put into action.
Yeah, point taken. However, there is a reliability issue. You would expect someone to drop what they're doing with their job, their career, especially daytime hours, all over the country. You can't do that. There's a decrease in volunteers nationwide, although there are a lot of volunteers nationwide. The practicality of having reliable, dependable coverage is not there when you're responding from home or coming to the station for a standby. You don't have the reliability of coverage. There's a gap in that coverage, and we want to reduce that gap as minimal as possible to provide the service in the community.
Okay, if there are no more comments or questions, we have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving? Councilmember Coffey, did you have something else? Okay, all in favor of approving the consent agenda, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, the consent agenda is approved. Thank you, Council.
And also more opportunities for teenagers to get jobs.
My second point was speaking about teen jobs, and I understand that because, it's difficult without the transportation here because just today I was looking at resumes for our interns where I work, and I could say that I pretty much dismissed anyone who had no work experience. And they had great college credentials, they had great coursework, but I don't want to be in a professional setting being their first employer either. So the ability for a teen to get a job now, even if it's delivering pizzas, even if it is working in fast food, speaks volumes to where they're going. And I think it is important. And I know that with the dissolution of our city business chamber, the business association, it's difficult too because how they can get jobs within DuPont is a puzzle that I don't think we can solve here. But it is to be noted that it is important that we do whatever we can.